Well, YouTube, true crime, terrible sight and everything else. Well, finally it has came to the point where Mr. Brian Cadwell has entered the courtroom today or yesterday, or whenever the hell it was, who cares. He is pleading guilty, and he's stepping up like a man and taking what he owed and paying his dues to the poor innocent girl that what he did to her in his apartment. Of course, I'm not going over what he did, but I will give that guy respect for pleading guilty and taking his charges like a real man. Of course, the question remained and was said, True Crime Investigates, Greeno was out there. Seen a little bit of part of his video, asking him that compelling question of, did he have anything to do with the Delphi murders? Of course, he said no. And he was trying to see, I forgot what he said, but he literally turned around and said something to him, but, still the question remains, right? Is he the suspect? But he did not get his change of venue, which is another good thing. I believe that's his house. Why this talented dipstick tried to, do what he did with this girl is beyond me, but he just couldn't have kept his brain on his drawings and stuff. And, right, could have made a mint. Hell, even if he was to become a tattoo artist, hey, why didn't you do that? But, of course, stupidity kicked in, and now he's just gonna be left to rot in jail, which is what he deserves. But like I say, I will give the man some credit, and I will give him the credibility of stepping up and admitting to his guilt. But that ain't gonna bring back that poor little girl. I'm trying to kill her. It ain't gonna bring back her, damn it. Shoot. What was I gonna say? I'm thinking of the words. Not gonna. It's not going to bring back her childhood innocence. That poor girl's gonna have nightmares. I mean, for the rest of her life. Yep, her innocence is gonna be just not there. Hopefully she will be strong enough to pull out of this. But, trauma like that, man, is just too intense. But, yeah, I mean, if anything, I hope they give this guy, I hope, hell, even vigilante justice. prevails. But I'm sure he's going to be safely in a PC cell, so, you know, he ain't even probably going to see a later day of population. No, these little twerp peons, little bitches, I like to call them. He's going to be in another cell, in a cell with another inmate of his kind. And I'll tell you something. You think you can rehabilitate any of these people, you're nuts. Because of the simple fact is, right, when they're in their own little block, in their own little cell, oh man, the only one can just imagine what they talk about of their heinous crimes. I know when I went to jail in 2001, and I was in for assumption, of course. You know, someone stole one of my vehicles. I got accused for it, and I violated my probation. Of course, it was all an assumption, cop. You know. I think I told the story right off how the cop giving me back my license. Yeah, he was sad I was so drunk. And I thought I did it, but I didn't. Just violated my probation. Year suspended sentence. And the people I had to sit in there with the drugs, you know, one guy beat up his old lady so bad, they showed him the pictures. You know, he's over there, oh my God, oh, I can't believe I did that. Yeah. Well, here's a guy that's been in jail about 4 or 5 times on the same thing. Yeah, you'd think he'd learn, you know, to stop doing what he's doing. But he didn't, because he's a knucklehead. That's what this Cadwell will probably be doing. Sitting in there with another person like him. Talking nonsense, stupid, disgusting stuff. Maybe he'll get slipped on by to population. Oops. You know? Oops. How did he get in there? I don't know. It'll be good for him. He'll learn a lesson that way. He'll learn to keep his little mind in his friggin' own world. But, of course, still waiting for that question to be answered. Because you know damn well this guy is not the BG. There's no luck on getting my interview with, what's his name there, Sean? So, he's MIA right now. He hasn't even made a comment yet, but offer's still on the table. You know, these sad situations that happen. I'm glad that little girl is still alive, man, because, you know, all I've been hearing about on the past few days, oh my God, is people been being found dead in state parks. Kids being found dead. You know, it's getting worse, I tell you. Nobody friggin' realizes it. Obviously, you know. It's just getting worse. Every time you turn on, you know, an article on the phone now, oh, this kid's lost, that kid's dead, this kid, I think some guy literally hung himself in a state park, found a belt around his neck hanging from a tree. So you got suicides, you got murders, yeah, and that kid did get found, I said, you know, little Elijah. God rest that kid's poor soul. Yep. Notice how everybody's running to these state parks or places of very very secluded, remote places. No activity. Just all kinds of, silenceness to silence that victim. But it's getting crazy out there, folks. Just getting more and more every day crazy. Tomorrow, I'm sure we're going to have a bunch of new cases come up too, Sad situation. It's getting friggin' ridiculous. It's getting old with this stuff. And for the justice system to not slam down that hammer, even though the police force that found that kid down there in Abington, I believe, Mass. They were not stop until they found that kid's body. So, more of this needs to happen. More manhunt. Not just for fugitives, but for missing persons. And as you can see, the outcome was good. Even the outcome for this little girl for Cadwell. However the hell they got their, their tips on that poor little girl. Hey, just gotta slam the hammer down. And it's gotta happen more. This is getting ridiculous, because every other day something comes up. And it's even more crazier when you got 5 missing people found. 5 of them for a manhunt of a fugitive, and he was one of them too. 6 people. So, it's like, wow, do you see what could really happen if the law just stopped putting their goddamn feet down and starting their searches and, getting their friggin' job done? And then when killers, rapists, murderers, or serial killers see the manhunt continue, and they start seeing that, oh geez, if I take this person, I might be seen. Yeah, that's right. That's effing right. I think the rate of crime on that, in that category, will drop severely. Hopefully something like this happens. I know I'm putting it down on the line. I'm throwing everybody under the bus if they got the balls to do it. Because if you don't, that only goes to show how much you don't care about us citizens of the United States. Especially the ones that are victimized, kidnapped, and murdered. But till that next video, folks, be safe, take care, always beware, because a lot of them killers are still out there. Hopefully vigilante justice serves them right one day. Get caught up in the moment. Oops. Yeah, that's right. What happened to this guy? Oops. I don't know. That's right. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Alright. That's right, folks. Keep your head up. Hopefully something gets better. And everybody cheer for Cadwell's conviction. Mr. Guilty piece of shit he is. Should have kept yourself on the good level, man. And do drawings. Not little girls. You sick son of a bitch. Next video, folks. Out.